Saturday morning in Caracas. And that, for some, means match day. Women's football is big in Venezuela, and it's growing in popularity. This is one of 29 professional sides in the female Premier League. Why is it that so many women in Venezuela want to play football? Well, it is in part due to one inspiring story of triumph against the odds. A previously little-known national under-17 side thrilled the nation in 2016 by winning the South American Championship and then going on to the finals of the FIFA World Cup in Jordan. For a country still with some macho hang-ups, it was surprising and gripping. And not just the success, but the fact that Venezuela, battered by economic collapse, disappointed by the weak performance of its male national team, at last had something to celebrate, and some new heroes.
Me erizó la piel, porque viendo cada una la situación como vivían, lograron llegar allá, lucharon cada día, entrenaron día y noche, esas muchachas dieron todo por llegar allá. Y de verdad yo me siento orgullosa de estar aquí.
La sub-17 ha demostrado que las mujeres sí hemos llegado un poquito más que los hombres.
A documentary film called They Call Us Warriors has been made about the under-17 team. It followed the players for several months as they prepared for the competition in Jordan. It showed their real lives.
Yo digo que una de las cosas por la cual yo seguí jugando y mi inspiración era esa, pues darle lo mejor a mi familia.
En cierta parte pues me discriminaban por ser mujer, pero cuando me veían jugar decían, no, yo le quiero a mi equipo.
The film was made by a small production company here in Caracas. Its main work previously had been making wedding videos. But when Jennifer Socorro, who's also a football player, watched the young side begin to win against some of the world's best, she sensed there was a story to be told. Edwin Corona, another young director, joined the team.
I was following them like as a fan, but when they won, and how they do it, it was like something that moved the country, like really make an impact here.
The players came from all over the country and all backgrounds. Many had tough upbringings, made tougher by Venezuela's ongoing economic crisis. The story of Daniuska Rodriguez, one of the team's stars, who lived in a tiny flood-prone village near the border with Colombia, was particularly powerful.
Is the image of one of the greatest players of the country walking on a river, and you think, how could happen that? I mean, was incredible. It's just walking on the river for us was so shocking. Shocking.
Yes.
We have with the camera, but it's one of the best players, and it's crossing the river. How could happen?
Recorte de Daniuska, ya la sembró. Sofía desistió de ir contra ella. Ahora llega Vanegas, la capitana también queda en el camino. Otra vez Daniuska, gol de Venezuela, gol.
Daniuska, the film showed, is a hero on the playing field, but still her mother's little girl at home.
Yo tengo que salir a la televisión, mamá. Bueno, algún día y cuando esté más grande, está muy pequeño.
The family and national pressure on these young women cannot be underestimated.
They have a huge responsibility in their shoulders because they have an opportunity to give their family a better life. And when you are 14, 15, 16 years old, that changes your life, you know.
No creemos en nadie, así de fácil, no creemos en nadie. Vamos a demostrar en esta vaina quiénes somos, de qué estamos hechas, por qué trabajamos, por quién trabajamos ¿Y para qué país nosotras jugamos? ¿Qué es esta bandera que está aquí? Vamos a darle con todo, vamos a sacar resultados, que hoy salimos con 3 puntos de esta bandera.
As the semi-final in Jordan approached, many of the team were already famous back home. Massive media attention was on Dana Castellanos, the photogenic striker who'd scored 6 goals in the championship, the beginning of a career that now has her ranked as the 3rd best women's football player in the world. In the end, the team came 4th in the World Cup. They didn't win a medal, but it may not be an exaggeration to say they did change this country.
Especially in Venezuela, this generation makes a huge change in the society. Because when I was little, my mom doesn't want me to play, and all the things that you heard is like, what are you going to do? You are a girl. You can't make a life out of this.
Girls don't play football.
Girls don't play soccer. That's for men, and you have to be like a model. And in Venezuela, it's the thing that girls are supposed to be Miss Venezuelas in the pageants, you know. So, but now the girls, the little girls, have idols to admire, and you listen, and it's for us was like a huge surprise to hear girls to say Dana is my idol. I want to be like her. There are people like have tattoos in their bodies of Veronica, of Sandra, of Dana, you know.
And do you feel you changed the attitude of men too? Partly because of course the team were doing a lot better than the male team.
Yeah. In a screening of the movie, when we called World Cup, a little boy, he close to us and say, "Oh, what a surprise! Veronica is one of the players of the Venezuelan team."
He said, "I'm very excited because I just watched the life of my favorite player
in the world.
In the world, it was like." He wasn't talking about my favorite woman player. He said
my
player.
Favorite player. This is a great difference about the thing that we want to do with this movie. When that kid says that, for us was, I mean, that all that one people could say about our movie. It was great. It was incredible.
The achievement was even sweeter because it all happened in the midst of the deepest political and economic crisis this country has witnessed. Finally, something for all Venezuelans to cheer.
The crisis is so hard here that for us to bring like a little bit of hope, a little bit of light in all this dark, that it's really easy to flow with it and like get stuck in that. The people like see that is a way, see that in all this mess, there's a possibility of make something beautiful.
This is a country where perhaps everybody needs a distraction from their troubles, a reason for optimism, even if it's just for 90 minutes. A group of talented young women footballers provided just that, and tore down a few prejudices along the way.